it had its funny parts, but a common thread that's in all of three of these movies is that they con and then they get con and they're trying to get out of the con. That is the premise with all these movies. Now, so I finally watched. This is part of a 3-part series. Uptown Saturday Night, Let's Do It Again, A Piece of Action. I had already written, not written. I had already read, watched Uptown Saturday Night and Let's Do It Again, and I'll admit those are a whole lot funnier. Action packed, but a whole lot funnier. A Piece of Action is funny, but there's a serious element to it that definitely resonated with me, being that now that I teach adult ed. Now, keep in mind, Sidney Poitier's and Bill Cosby, Manny Durrell, and Dave Anderson are known as con artists. Now they're to the point they are running their own cons separately from each other. And they find themselves entangled because you have the great James Earl Jones, who plays Detective Joshua Burke, who just retired. He knows about their cons. So he manipulates them to help at an outreach center. You're going to find out later on the connection between James Earl Jones' character, Detective Burke's character, to this outreach center, and how he cons, I have to look at names, Manny and Dave, to work at this outreach center. So at this outreach center, they have to get, for 3 weeks, they have to get these students who, I'm assuming, I can't remember, they finished high school or they dropped out and they need to get a job, and basically get them job placement in 3 weeks. I immediately connected with it because I understand that with our adult education, and me and our career counselor were talking about this before I left, we have to get to a place, and even my coworker, we have to get to a place as a program. They're not just coming and get their GED. We have a significant number of students who come in and get their GED and they don't know what's next. So we have to show them promises of what's next. Like, ideally, what should happen, I don't know, we have the logistics to make it happen, but ideally we should have a job fair that's included in our orientation that kind of lets them know this is what is open to you if you get your degree. So it gives them a finish line they can see. For some of them, it's not good enough to get their GED. Now, we do have some students that come into the program, they automatically already have something in place, or they already know, I got to do this to get here. Not all our students have that. I digress. Now, granted, these are not